Hello everybody, this is YellowDemonHurlr back with more Star Trek Online. When we last left our hero, we were captured by some unknown force, along with Slamak here. And we're being forced to fight in an arena. Ooh, there's stuff over there. What are those weapons over there? I've never seen those weapons used before by anyone in the arena. I think the mercenaries who act as the occasional guard thought that these weapons might actually be worth something, unlike the beat-up ones they let us use. My best guess is that they're looking to sell them at some point when their contract here is up for extra money. But until we find a way to get past these force fields, these weapons don't really concern us. Hey, where'd you go? Did you run into the arena without me again? Guess you must have. Yep, there he is. We need more help. I'll try to free the other prisoners. You fight the worms. Whoa. Yeah, there's supposed to be music playing. And I'm really disappointed. That was one of the things that made this game, this mission really a lot of fun. Was the music from the original what? Original, from the TV show. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Ow. Ah. Oh, hi. Use the consoles on the sides of the arena to fight the Elder Worm. Lovely. Activate defense consoles. Wow, without music, this is really kind of low stakes. Right. More little worms, okay. 1, 2, 3. What if I do 2, 1, 2? Ow! Hey! Wait, now I'm slow. Ah. So, guys seem to have picked up some moves since I last, played the mission. Whoa. Running in slow motion. Bam. Ah. See, I don't remember knocking you away like that before. There. Just you now, huh? Ah, missed. Eh. Okay. Now the Elder Worm, I assume. Okay. There. Is console. Ew. I freed the prisoners from the other cell block. Quickly, go to our go to the cell block doors and something. Ah! Respawn. Oi, no sleeping on the job. What did you need me to do? Entrance to our cell block. Release people. Ah! Here we go. Okay. More prisoners. Green still around. Doesn't look like it. Okay. How do we defeat this thing? Another set of consoles by the metal wall. Use them while the worm is distracted. Run, 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 run. Run faster! Keep running! Yeah, I'm just bored without music. There. The worm destroyed the metal wall. Run, let's get out. Okay. Romulan base? Here? What do they want with us? What's that device? Disable dampening field. Right. Now that we have some real weapons and I've disabled my shock collar, let's get out of here. Access gateway console. Appears as if whoever created the laboratory has rigged the controls to an Iconian gateway. Access communications. Our master's patience wears thin, Hakiv, naturally. The time grows short, and still you have not provided all the species data that they require. Are you having trouble acquiring targets? I provided you with the necessary technology to modify the satellite in the Nopata system, but your little snare is slow. What we need is more test subjects. Perhaps a small colony will be enough. I will contact you again to work out the details. Transport log. Accessing 5 destinations, Nopata Base Delta. Leva. That's a Kiev ship, right? Brea 3, Dara 4, Hefar listening post Gamma. So I'm guessing the Kiev came here after we blew up Hefar. Gateway controls. Gateway shut down in 10 seconds. I was kind of hoping to blow it up. Person log entries. Virnat. These wayward settlements must be brought to heel. Each one presents a danger to the Romulan hegemony and identity. We cannot afford the luxury of thinking that the Romulan people can scatter to the corners of the galaxy. When the Iconians finally arrive, all Romulans must be united in our cause. Any dissidents or intransigence could cause the Iconians to see us as unreliable, and I will not allow such short-sightedness to undermine our role in the New Order. Virnat was an obvious target, and the planet's climate made it quite suitable for agriculture, an easy place to make a new start. It is only natural that those lacking in conviction and foresight would flee there in hopes of shirking their duty to the Romulan people as a whole. The destruction of Virnat was a necessary and proper reminder that anyone who does not share our goal is a threat to our survival. Nimbus. The Dissonants have taken up the use of falsified transmissions and signals coded to look like the Tal Shiar's own work. I cannot underestimate their cunning. Turning these rebels to my cause will bolster my assets significantly. Their intelligence and creativity will serve me well once they are properly conditioned. In the meantime, I will be sure to update our protocols with new encryption so that these older codes will no longer check out. Our holographic conditioning methods have proven very effective. The many refugees that we have captured are quickly becoming useful members of our new regime. I must, however, discover how a mole has managed to infiltrate our organization. I was delighted to see Sinan. Okay, it's just Sinan. Become an obedient thrall. It was almost gratifying enough to compensate the loss of my natural eye, so at least he has Kiev's log. The sudden break from conditioning should be impossible for any normal person. The only conclusion is that someone is deprogramming my subjects. Obviously, I cannot trust anyone, even those nearest to me. Fortunately, the imminent return of the Iconians will make this point moot. Unfortunately, we're not going to encounter the Iconian arc because, that's Makepeace's thing, and it's already done. Subject threat level is high and risk of escape or intervention in testing is elevated. Notify Colonel Hakiv and escalate to level 6 trials. Too late. To develop a matrix of alpha quadrant species, we must determine which species can be pitted against one another for maximum devastating effects to each. Tests will not be limited to sentient species, as the Iconians have technology that will allow us to effectively introduce new flora and fauna to alien worlds. Honored Master, it will take some time to complete my report, but I have a few personal observations that may prove useful. Please consider them when you make your plans. Humans and Klingons show the greatest proclivity towards fighting when there is no chance at victory. Breaking a Vulcan's emotional control will usually render him helpless. They have no ability to process the emotions that they so zealously suppress. Bajorans will fight to the death to defend homes or loved ones, but they may reject a fight that doesn't threaten what they hold dear. Betazoids will detect betrayal almost instantly, but their telepathic senses can be overwhelmed by extreme pain or violent thoughts. This can allow an infiltrator to escape their notice. A possible wedge to break the Klingon Empire may be the Gorn. More than 77% of Gorn captives chose to help another Gorn before assisting a Klingon, even if that choice resulted in the death of the Klingon. Erosion are formidable in single combat, but their fractured society reduces their threat and level significantly. I've been unable to separate a trio from its host for separate study. 2 attempts to implant a symbiote in a host from another species have failed. Both the symbiote and the host died within hours. Undine are quite interesting. I request more time to study this race in greater detail. Slavic. Interrogation inconclusive. Recommended use of holographic conditioning. Single combat test. Subject was wounded on 4 occasions but survived all tests. May be a suitable subject for team testing or alternative study. Forward data to Colonel Hakiv. Personal log. They've contacted me again. My associates have 2 tasks for me now. First is the destruction of the Remans. I understand their anger. The Remans are attempting to rise above their station. They're mindless slaves and they need to respect their betters. Taurus was unable to control them. After Starfleet captured her, the surviving Remans developed delusions of self-worth. This troublemaker who calls himself Obasek, who is he to tell them that they can be free? Does a beast of burden have the right to choose its own destiny? If the problem were not so irksome, it would be almost comical. I will present Obasek's broken course to the Iconians in tribute, and they will reward me richly for my loyalty. And the second task will take more effort. The Iconians want data. They want the species of the Alpha Quadrant tested until they break. They want to know their weaknesses and how to exploit them. They want to see their strengths and how to destroy them. I will admit that I take no little pleasure in this task. It will be quite entertaining to make some of those self-righteous humans turn on one another, or push one of those blustering braggarts from Kronos until he begs for death. Oh, and the Vulcans. I will make the Vulcans weep, and I will savor each tear. I know of an abandoned Colosseum in the Nopata system. We can find a way to lure our test subjects there. It will take time and effort, but I am confident I can do what the Iconians want. Done. Hakiv. Alright, through here. Up, escape the arena. Uh-oh, server not responding. Maybe just because it's patching.
It is too bright here.
But it's the middle of the night. Watch out, there are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense from the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible. Run away from the arena. Okay. Ew. Desert. Yeah. Where is the music? There should be music. I'm almost certain. Mute voice after dialogue. Overall volume. No. Ambient volume, interface volume, voice volume. Notification video. Okay. Guess we'll move on in silence. Run away from the arena. There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there and wait for it to pass overhead. What? Here? Stay still and wait for the fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us. Yeesh. What crummy sensors. Are you gonna fly into the mountain? No, you're just gonna disappear. They didn't see us. Let's move on. I can't go. My injuries from the arena are too painful. We need to find a place to rest for a moment. Okay. Well, why don't we just stay in those rocks? Barrel cactus. No, something akin to barrel cactus. Come back here.
I tire of this life.
Well, don't give up yet. Forgive me, my friend, but the pain. I need to rest just for a moment. My wounds, it is agony. I fear that the worm's venom may have infected me. Venom doesn't infect people, Slamek. The pain is excruciating. My vision is blurred. My blood burns in my veins. Before we were captured, my science officer said that the local plants here had medicinal properties. Please, I need your help. Find something to ease my suffering. I need something to disinfect my wounds, something to treat my fever, and something that will ease my pain. Thank you, my friend. I know that I would have died back today if it weren't for you. Yes, you would have. Scan plant. Analgesic properties. It won't be as strong as anything you have on the med bay, but it would take the edge of Slamek's pain. He might be able to get enough. Might be enough to get him on his feet again. Okay. Scan plant. This looks like something from Far Sky. Antipyretic. Should help alleviate Slamek's fever. Unfortunately, this particular plant doesn't look healthy, and you aren't getting much sap from it. We'll need to find a more robust sample of this plant before you can treat Slamek's injuries. Sunny and windy growing conditions. Tops of hills and mountains. Apparently, Sinan is now an expert on alien plants. This plant looks like it would work as a disinfectant. It should be strong enough to clear out whatever infections Slamek might have picked up in the arena, but we'll need more samples from this type of plant in order to deal with an injury as severe as Slamek's. This type of plant grows in the washes of the desert. Look for it in large, flat areas, like right there. And that looks like another one over there. Dum-de-dum. Herbaceous plant sample. Let's see. Need one more. V. Here? Ah, here's some stuff. Seed pod. Okay. That looks like another sample of the, what do you call it? Oh, here we go. Now I just need the barky thing. Oh, I was going to say that the fighters seem to have left, but apparently not. I bet it's really cold. I live in deserts. Well, I live in a desert. Desert Southwest, United States. But, it gets really cold at night in the deserts a lot of times. I could have sworn there was something up here. Oh, up farther. There we go. Lots of these things here. Bark sample. bark sample. Alright, that's everything we need to treat Slamek, right? Yep. We will do that now, but first I believe I will end the episode and pick up in the next one. Until then, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!